How you doing, man? Giant, it's AnAngryToddler here. Bringing you guys a pretty special commentary, in my opinion. I believe I have the most kills in a search and destroy game on Advanced Warfare on YouTube, and it's really not that big of a title, but I think it's kind of cool to have. If that's the case, please let me know if I'm wrong. The next highest video I found was 26 kills, and he was claiming, and this was 3 days ago, he posted it 3 days ago, that is, and he said he had the most kills, so I did look around and I couldn't find anything either. So anyways, this commentary, I'm going to tell you guys about the gameplay and exactly what I was doing to get to 29 kills. But at the same point, I totally think I choked the 30 bomb. There's a lot of kills where I think I really messed up. I could have got a couple more kills. And I'll talk about the gameplay, kind of dissect it in a way, since I'm watching it in the past tense. And other than that, though, since it's such a long commentary, I'm going to talk about how to have more fun in this game, because I've been seeing a lot of people on Twitter, on YouTube, wherever else, just not have fun and kind of complain about it. And then I'm also going to tell you guys how to do better at Search and Destroy in general, and probably just do better in Advanced Warfare. Like, I'm not the best, but I think a lot of my tips can help you guys just have some better gameplay. So anyway, so let's get started in this game. You won't be able to hear any game audio, and I'm sorry for that, but it is from a stream last night, like where my face cam, where you currently see this thing, this mug, this unemployment beard, where you currently see this at, is my face cam from the stream last night. I'm just covering it up since I don't want the words to be out of sync and everybody freak out at me about that. But I was listening to music, as you see in the top right corner. We're listening to Young Love featuring somebody, I don't even care. And so that's copyrighted on YouTube, so I can't listen to it, and it was mixing up with the game audio. So unfortunately, you will not be able to hear the game audio. I will have like YouTube music in the background, like the free stuff they give you. I previewed it. It's pretty funny, some of the songs, because they're kind of corny and they're kind of like garage bandy-ish, but like worse in my opinion. But it's whatever. It's just nice to have something to listen to in the background, right? Not just my voice. So the other thing I want to say is I'm not the best at Search and Destroy. I think I'm pretty good, but by no means am I claiming to be the best when I say I had the most kills in it. If other people had gone the lobby as this lobby that I was in, I guarantee somebody's going to have at least 35 kills, probably a numerous amount of people. But they won't be able to find a lobby like this ever, I don't think, because I got lucky with the scrubby dubs that I played against here. And you're going to see it. Here's a perfect example. I didn't even see him, but look at him. All the chance in the world to kill me, and he fails. See ya, bro. So that's the other thing I want to make mention too, which makes this a little bit more impressive, the 29 kills, is that I actually played the objective for the most part. There's one instance where I kind of screwed up. I kind of didn't realize how much time I had and where the bomb was. It was a 1v4 or 1v5. I think it was a 1v5 clutch scenario, and I kind of didn't clutch it. But I do end up with 1 plant and 2 defuses, which I think is pretty cool to add on top of 29 kills, add on top of we almost lost. So yeah, that's the other thing I want to make mention too, is how lucky I got in this game. First of all, being placed with kids like this, and also for my team making this game go all the way to 11 rounds. I would not have had 29 kills if this game didn't go to 11 rounds. And I would have been, I was just thinking the whole time I'm playing this, towards the end, at the first I'm like, well, I was like normal gameplay, you know, I've had like 22 kills in a search game before, you know, I thought it was going to be something like that, not 29, and look at look at these guys, look, where are you guys going? They have like a little rooftop dance, and I did not know I killed this guy. I didn't see that 100 pop up right there. I thought he was still alive because I shot him last bullet through that vent, and like, it's so hard to shoot through shit in this game, man. Like, all this stuff is like bulletproof. There's no FMJ, I don't think, unless I'm forgetting something. So I killed him, and I was scared the whole time I'm playing this because I thought he was still alive. So I got lucky, like I said, by that point, and like, these kids are bad. And also, I want to make mention too, at the beginning of the video, you saw us join the lobby. I just want to tell you guys and prove it that this isn't set up by any means. It's not set up because like some people might accuse me, like, oh, well, you're just playing with friends. You're just playing with friendless people, YouTuber people from YouTube or people from Twitch. All hand movements everywhere. And that is not the case. This was just a random lobby. I wasn't even host, to be honest, so I don't think I had host connection. Bennett was the one hosting this lobby. It was me, Bennett, and Spliffy playing with each other. And so maybe it makes it more impressive. I might have pulled host. I don't know how really the matchmaking system completely works. I know there's supposed to be dedicated servers, so maybe we got a random dedicated server here. Anyways, so yeah, and overall, like I said, I had been struggling. I had been struggling the whole week prior to yesterday. at search, and it would kind of was pissing me off because I didn't know what I was doing wrong, and I kind of figured out a good balance of how to do well at search, for me at least. And because I was getting like 5 kills, I was going like 5 and 8. Best I could do was maybe 8 and 7, you know. And before, like the first 3 or 4 days this game came out, I was getting like 15 and 4, like 20 and like 6, you know, like some really awesome games, you know. I was doing well. And then all of a sudden, everybody caught up to me because I think I kind of learned how to boost and dash and all that. Boost, dip, dodge, jam, duck, whatever, all the 5 rules of dodgeballs, the 5 Ds. I learned how to do all that pretty fast. I think faster than most people did, but then they started catching up to me, and it really pissed me off. And also the skilled matchmaking system, the way they do it in this game, they don't go by best connection from what I heard. They try to match you up with talent, which kind of is okay, but I would rather have good connection. I feel like ranked play is where you want to be skilled, matched by skill base. There's that. And then all of a sudden, I started playing some GBs with my buddies, Spliffy, Bennett, and Buns. And we were getting shit stomped. We were getting shit stomped every game. We didn't win a single GB game like the last 2 days. It's pretty bad. But we were playing some really good kids. So I kind of learned where people set up on, what people use, how people play this game, and I kind of slowed up my game because I was just kind of rushing too much. Because Ghost is so easy. I could take a vector anywhere I wanted, kill people from any range, just go. I knew exactly where people would be for the most part because I played so much. And so it kind of took me a little bit long to get used to learning a game again on search and kind of going through my struggles, but overall improving. And I improved a lot yesterday. I was having a lot of good games. I wasn't having a 29 kill games, but I was definitely doing well. Definitely going like 2 KDs in games, or maybe even higher than that, 5 KDs, something, you know. So it was definitely a lot of fun yesterday. And that's the other point I want to make too, is that I wasn't having fun for a while. I was getting kind of pissed off at the game and thinking, because the first days it came out, I'm like, oh man, this is a really cool Call of Duty. You know, I think it's going to be one of the best ones. People were talking about maybe it's been one of the best ones, you know. And then all of a sudden, like this last week, I'm like, man, this game kind of, I'm getting pissed. Like this game, I'm not having fun. I think it kind of sucks, you know. But now I'm back on the train where I don't know if it's the best one necessarily, but I think it's a pretty decent game. I think it's pretty good. So I think a lot of the hate on it right now is stuff that Sledgehammer Games can fix. Whether it's regarding to connection, whether this BAL is way too OP, because it is. The BAL is way too OP, which is partly the reason why I did so well in this game, because I was using it for one of the first days. So all that jazz, you know, all that. But overall, I kind of found the way to play this game, and like just completely rushing like I normally do. Rushing with reckless abandon is something that just isn't going to work. And so right here is the example of where I kind of screwed up playing the objective. And I hate when people just go for kills, don't even try to win. But it was a 1v5 situation, so I was trying to clutch up a little bit. And I thought the bomb, for some reason, was closer to me than it was. Otherwise, I would have totally been trying to go for this bomb a little sooner. I just kind of ran out of time and didn't realize it. And I also, because it's a pub match, I thought I could maybe draw some people towards me. Because you know how it works in pub matches. Everybody just goes straight for the red dot that they see on the minimap. Which, for the most part, everybody pretty much did. Except for this goddamn one last guy. I don't know where the hell he was. But he really screwed it up. That was my chance to get a 30 bomb 1v5 clutch. And not the case. Actually, I wouldn't have got a 30 bomb. Because we wouldn't have played the last round. If I would have killed them right there. Oh, yeah, because we almost lost when I was going to get 27, 28 kills. I think that's the most impressive thing, is that my team almost found a way to lose. Also, right here, I want to make mention to you guys. These kids kind of played really random, and you'll see them after this round, I believe. They stay in their spawn. They started camping their spawn, and it made it really easy when they're by the basketball courts shooting some hoops in Philadelphia. And what Fresh Prince? Okay, sorry, I was trying to make a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reference. Anyway, but this side, it was really difficult. You'll see me get fucking busted by some dude with invisibility cloak, the Harry Potter cloak on. He kind of busts me up. So right now I want to talk about how to improve at Search and Destroy and just this game in general, and have more fun. And I'm going to kind of incorporate both of them. One way to have more fun and do better is to play with friends. Play with friends that have good attitudes. Don't play with that guy that just rages constantly, you know? And I am guilty of it sometimes. I rage every once in a while, and I'm like, yo, bro, it's a video game. You're supposed to have fun at this, you know? You're not supposed to be like, I gotta die, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And so I kind of figured that out also, too, to calm my nerves. Like, what the hell am I doing with my life? I'm just getting super pissed about this. So that definitely helped me play a little better too. And so find friends that you can have fun with in this game, not people that rage all the time. I understand you'll have your every once in a moment. It's like, what the fuck just happened, you know? So but you want to incorporate with fun people, and that way your attitude stays up, your positivity stays up, and you overall will do better at this game, rather than just keep getting upset and blaming other things rather than your own skill. And I just spit on my pop filter. Thank God that's there, huh? So let's see what else after that. Some other things to improve is use OP shit, you know what I mean? Like, the bow's there to use. If you're not using the bow, other people are using the bow, and you're pretty much giving yourself a disadvantage. And I'm not saying it's always the case. Don't always use all the OP shit. It gets kind of annoying at times, you know what I mean? But there are cases, it's like for here, if you can't beat them, join them type of thing. And especially until they get rid of the bow. Here's an example. Assist. Double assist right there. That's 31 kills if I would have clutched up my shots, because I had no effect on the game in general. So I'm kind of upset. Those are two prime examples where I could have got the 30 bomb. I'm laughing right now because I'm like, fuck, man, I could have 30 kills and I freaking lost it. So like I said, use OP stuff, and here's some OP stuff to use. The bow. Other thing, very, very important. Unlock attachments for all the guns that you want to use, because attachments are so underrated in this game. They're so good. You need them. You really need them. The foregrip is awesome. The quick draw is awesome. Stock is awesome. Those three is what I have on the guns primarily in this game. I do switch up my classes a little bit because I was trying not to use the only class at the same time, you know. I was trying to use different variations of it. So definitely make sure you get unlocks on it. And so I primarily only play Search and Destroy, but at the beginning of Prestiges and every once in a while, I do go in and play Kill Confirmed or Free For All to try to unlock some attachments to make this game more fun and make your gun even better, you know. And right here, I'm doing 21-1. I'm doing awesome, and you'll see I kind of slow up and don't play as well. Whether it's nervousness, because I did kind of get a little bit nervous. I'm like, man, dude, I'm getting a ton of kills right now, and there's still a few more rounds to go. So I did get a little bit nervous and slow my roll, which kind of sucked, but it is what it is. What else? Some other stuff you can specifically use. I don't like to use kill streaks. I don't like to use kill streak on Search. I'm going to be talking Search and Destroy primarily, guys, because that's pretty much what I only play. And a lot of the stuff, a lot of the perks and attachments and shit, you can start using in normal modes too. And you'll see here, this is how bad I am at sniping. I just uploaded a sniping gameplay last week that showed that I was doing well at it, and then not the case. So the first perk, low profile, is alright, because a lot of people do spam UAVs in pub matches. But here's how I feel about the low profile. For the most part, unless your team is automatically going to lose, they're gonna get a UAV maybe 1 round or 2 rounds, and so those are essentially 1 or 2 rounds that you maybe will lose. You have less of a chance to win, you know. But I love overcharge and I love lightweight, because I try to rush and get to a spot faster than the other team and before they would expect me to be there. And so I use that with overclock, which is my favorite. Overclock is awesome. I think it's great. So that helps, because I really don't use XO mute. I really can't hear a whole lot of stuff in this game, except for blasting and boosting off. I'll tell you that in a second. So lightweight and overcharge on your overclock, and so you see it right here. I rush right to somewhere, and it's awesome. I love it. I just love being able to move around the whole map pretty fast. And I also try to take different routes where I don't think I'll see a lot of people. In this case, I was kind of trying to rush for the spawn because that's where they're staying at, and they're going to catch me off guard in a round or two, because sorry, I was looking to see if I got another assist. I probably did. Because I was expecting to be back in spawn, and they really threw me off by not being in spawn again for the 4th round in a row. So that's how that works. And so the other thing I want to talk about is boosting. I try not to boost all the time because you can hear boosting so loud. I always listen to music pretty much when I game, except for GBs. Even then, sometimes I do. And by the way, I cut that off right there for other people's view because I was trying to not make this such a long commentary. So don't boost unless you really need to, because dashing is fine. If you dash forward, you can kind of hear it. You can hear it, but it's not as bad, because usually when you boost, everybody's kind of looking up in the air, like, where the fuck is this bird at, you know? And so only do it when you really need to get an advantage on somebody. If you want to get to a rooftop, you know, do you think he's there, go ahead and boost. But for the most part, you see, I try to stay on the ground for a lot and try to flank him. in times. And right here I panic. I was like, oh my lord! And I didn't mean to grab that bomb. I meant to throw my own. But luckily I saved my life right there by accident. Another goddamn assist. I just want to put that out there. And here's me being a dummy, going right where they were, like a little scrub that I am. I should have known they would be camping it out. So the other thing for the blue perk, the second perk, I really don't use any of them. I don't think they work that well. Like Gung Ho, kind of is weird the way when you're sprinting and you try to aim, it kind of like slowly brings it out. It's not quite as fast. You have quick draw. It like folds it out. You do like a step, it like glitches the way you're running, then like boop, aim. You know, I don't know how to really describe it, but it looks freaking weird. For the last one, two are very important in my opinion. Blast Suppressor and Toughness are awesome. Toughness isn't as strong as it is in the past games, so I can understand if people don't use them. So I shouldn't have said so many varies for importance. But and right here, I don't know what I did. I just completely screwed up my shot, and so I cut it. Just completely ends. Toughness isn't as good as it is in past games, but it is still it's still very good. So I think it is very usable. Also, Blast Suppressor is awesome. Every time you boost and dash, by the way, dashing and sliding, from what I've been told, it shows up on the radar. So it keeps you off of that, so you're able to get somewhere really fast and not being noticed outside of the sound if people are sound whoring you. So I think those are the best. Like I said, no kill streaks, and those are kind of the perks I use. Sometimes I maybe see a sniper. And here's another instance where I screwed up. I should have waited until they're all in a row that doorway. I kind of got too anxious, and I didn't want people to steal my kills, and I didn't want one of them to turn on me. So I got really anxious and like went straight for those kills right there, and I should have waited and could have got another kill. And so as you see, this is overtime, and this kid just completely screws us up. Luckily, I put him down. I put him down to the pound. I don't know what that means. But that's the last kill, guys. And I was letting you guys know in case some people ask, because I don't know why I wasn't paying attention. I think I was just still like, oh my god, I got 29 kills in a church game. I got 49,750 XP this game, which is a lot. We ended up winning. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this commentary. Let me know what you guys think. I am going to start uploading again more. I know I keep saying that, but I really am going to try. At this point, it is what it is. I'm going to be uploading as much as I can. Just kind of depends on motivation and stuff like that, and what I have for gameplay. I think this is a great gameplay. Let me know if it isn't the most. Like, honestly, I don't want to be a liar in my title. I'll totally change it to something else if it's not the most anymore. So hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Make sure to subscribe. Go check it out me on Twitch. Stay here, man. Jonas.